Susan Langford's story can fit into the very DNA of the Inside Edge. She graduated from Brooks Institute, a very prestigious photography school, but her beginnings were not in the visual arts. Matter of fact, it started very haphazardly, taking pictures of her daughter. And from there, she developed a very successful still photography practice, and then went on to take pictures of the darker side of life. And what motivated her, she felt while she was taking portraits, this is her wonderful quote: "My life and my photography were full of plastic portraiture, images of individuals wanting the right image and not the one with real expression and life. I wanted to expose the truths which can be ugly, real, and harsh." I think that says a lot about who we're about to hear. Would you please give a warm Inside Edge welcome to Susan Madden Langford.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. A warm, warm group. This has been a lot of fun. We've just come from a university lecture series that has had lots of different events for us, all the way from UC Davis to Boulder to DU, San Francisco, kiddos who are in criminal justice, individuals who are in women's studies. We've had bountiful questions that have been asked of this subject matter, which is, after this fun morning with Larry hosting and doing such a magnificent review of photography, I'm a little chagrined because this is dark stuff. If it appears overwhelming, please go ahead and admit it afterwards. Tell us about it. We want to have some feedback, because we have noticed that with some of the students, it's been a little hard for them to contemplate that this can really be real life for women who are in jail. We don't know if we have fed too much material to them too quickly, and I'm not suggesting that they haven't been receptive, because we've had magnificent papers that have been written as a result and sent back to us. Polly, my daughter, put together this film, so if you don't like it, you blame her. Actually, we're very, very proud of this work. This is just a 10-minute portion of it. It's actually a 20-minute film, and Adrienne suggested that we do 10 because she said you're all very talky and that you're going to want to ask questions, so she doesn't want to deprive you of that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and first of all, I'll mention to you there are differences between jail and prison for any of you, and I know you're all very mature and you probably know what these differences are. You don't know what the differences are? That's always used inappropriately in the press and in the media, but both are used to manage behavior. Individuals, of course, who have broken the law, but law that drops below the minimum level of what we can accept. And unfortunately, we in the state of California don't quite understand what that is. So we house individuals who are a violation of probation in with baby killers. And jails are the warehouses or the holding tanks for everyone who ends up in prison, or for people who are serving a year or less. So individuals who go in and say they have 2 months, they're going into a toxic environment with people who are very sophisticated criminals. And what we're going to discuss after this film is the positive side of what we can do to try to alleviate some of this recidivism that in our state is costing us $10 billion annually. So, that's it.